Venmo or something so you can get your $100 and you can open up that account and then you can post over there how easy the process was for you to open up your Tradeify account. Sound good? Okay, great. Don't forget, any of you that want to use the Tradeify account, just use the discount code ADT. We're a premium partner with them. They are a US-based customer. They're top rated, just like we are. That's why we use them. But I got with their rep. If you guys didn't know, right, we're a premium partner, right? We're one of their largest partners now. So I said, hey, can I give away a bunch of money? And they did not give me the money, by the way, to give you the money. They just said, yes, you can do it. That's my money giving to you, just so you know. It's not like they're like, yeah, here's $1,000. That was my intention today, though, was to give away $1,000. So I assumed there was going to be at least 100 people over there like, yay, I'm so excited, right? Because we're going to be doing a big challenge that I've been talking about every day in here. And nudge, nudge, wink, wink. A huge challenge with a grand prize. Right? So I figured everybody would be so hyped up and ready to go. But whatever. It is what it is. You guys just aren't awake yet. Am I right? It's time to wake up. What? Wakey, wakey, wakey. Eggs and bakey. All right, I see TikTok is up. So hyped up. I see YouTube is up. Let me post my links. There's Tradeify. There's our website. There's our free week trial. I'm going to be evaluating that free week trial probably over the weekend or when I can talk to Bruno about it. We're going to see if it makes sense to continue on with the free trial. I'm not sure. We need to look at the statistics. So this could be your last day to get a 7-day free trial of premium, which is stocks and options training, which, by the way, Bruno, if you're listening, we need to change that on the website. It's not going to say premium anymore. I think that confuses people. It'll just say stocks and options or something, right? So like, what's premium? And then we got to explain it. And so premium is stocks and options. Crypto is crypto training. And futures is futures training. Right now, you can get each one of those 7 days for free. After the 7 days, they renew at the regular rate. Premium is $125 a month. Crypto is $50 and futures is $250 because you also get our trading view indicators. Before we get this party started, as always, I want to thank all my moderators. Thank you to Bruno, Don, Miranda, Unhappily a Housewife, Eric's Moto, David, Mark, Palm Coast, Richard, Doug, Bucko, Chris, Eminem, Ralph, James, Gilly, and Diesel Dan. Papa Dot, your video feed is up. I killed it now. Moderators, make sure we don't have any video feeds running. I got you. Thank you to all my military family, anybody that's serving or that has served. Thank you so much. We honor and respect you every day, along with our first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and all my truck drivers around the world. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll take it. Oh, what? Okay, that's weird. All right. Where were we? Okay, let's I wanted to review SPY. That's where I was at. Now, yesterday, what is the first thing you do when you look at a chart before you do anything else? Can anybody tell me?
You mark your 4 lines.
And what are they?
Pre-market high, pre-market low, previous day high, previous day low.
Thank you. So by doing that, it's going to give you these key critical areas. And remember yesterday I said if you were only going to do one trade, just one, double top, double bottom, right? I said if it took you all day and all you were going to do is one. Hold on one second. Anyways, if you were going to do one, it would be that. Now I want you to look at this. Can you see where the double top is on SPY that we marked out? Anybody?
Yep, it's right in that area.
There you go. And remember, we went through this master class yesterday. You can see that this right here is the peak, which would be right in here. And I told you, didn't I? You had to have that 25 to 40 cents for your risk. And if we bought in early, which would be right here, so it takes you up to where the actual double top is. This is our risk level. Didn't it touch the risk level and bottom out?
It did.
So isn't this the money maker?
It is, and then it turned into your next setup, which is a cup and handle.
So there you go, right? But does everybody see how this works in real time? Look at it. Now we also had down here marked. Can you guys see this? That was the pre-market. This is what we talked about live yesterday. I had it at 682.40. Does everybody remember? So I said you got to run it down to 682. Why? If it's at 682.40, would I allow it to go to 682? Check, check.
There you go.
Okay, that's my mic. I pulled this mic cord out. Okay, so I want you to look at this. So think about this for a minute. If this is our area to trade, this is what we're looking for a double bottom bounce. We get in early, which is around here, which is 25 to 40 cents, right? Because that's about how much SPY has in variance. So if we got in our calls or longs right here, and we had to allow that up to 40 cents, well, we bought it at, if it's at 682.40 is the bounce, that means I need to be looking at 682 as my risk, which is this line. This is where I bought it. Because we get in what? Thank you. Early. So we bought it here. This is our risk, right? This whole area is risk. And then what did it do the rest of the day?
It kept going up from there.
That's right. So does that make sense? Do you understand now why we talked about that yesterday and it happened in real time? And then, so it went from bounce all the way up to double top, pullback.
Coach, so you don't necessarily care too much about like break and holds there. You care more about that 40-cent range than anything else.
Correct. Yep.
Okay, that's been my mistake, and that's why I've lost so bad on some of those.
Yeah, it's if I don't give it that room to work, I'm never going to be successful, right? And we
I'll make that change.
Yeah, and we have to come up with a number, right? I want you guys to think about this because think about it. It stopped at 682.40 right here. And that was because of this spot right here previous day. But think about this for a minute. We don't know exactly how far down this is going to go before it could potentially reverse, correct? We have no idea. We can guesstimate it. That's what the 25 to 40 cents is. That is going to be my guess, my best estimate from doing this for 33 years. That is my best estimate of how much variance I need to give it, because I know in my head if it gets to 50 cents to $1, but I bought it here, isn't that too much risk? Right? That's massive. You're all day you're like, well, I guess this is going to be double bottom bounce. Maybe here, maybe here. Do you understand? You have to give it something. Does that make sense to everybody in the room?
Yes, yes, Coach.
We have to give it something. So that's why we give it this. So by me giving it a number, I know that I have a line in the sand. That's all we're doing. You can never guess bottom. We don't know. Hell, think about it. This could have went to, 681.80. You could have been off by 20 cents. And then, pew, and you're like, oh my gosh. Well, what is the level for you then? Does that make sense? What is it for you? Is it $1? Can you risk $1? Are you in good enough size for $1 range? Is it 50 cents? Are you in heavy as shit and it's 12 cents and you get stopped out 87 times? Makes sense. Do you see why we do that?
Yes, Coach. Coach,
Okay, great.
2 days ago, it broke the double bottom from pre-market, and then it came back eventually, and it was blood red. It looked so dangerous, and you got it right at the pre-market low.
Yep.
Now, because it previously broke all the way down, I think another $1. That's not the new double bottom. You still respect the pre-market more than the newly established double bottom?
I'd have to look at it in real time. We'd have to evaluate it. So if we ever run into that, let me know. We'll evaluate it, right?
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Because in my head, I can't picture that, and we got 7.5 minutes to live. But yeah, if we look at a real situation, we can talk about it for sure. All right. But anyways, does this make sense? I wanted this as part of your training today to understand why we do exactly what we do when we do it. This is exactly what we were talking about, right?
It was.
So everybody, same drill again today. So here we go. SPY.
Recording in progress.
Thank you. So same thing again for SPY, right? I'm going to take all these lines. Some of you like to leave them. I don't. I want a clean slate. I don't need all that crap. I'll be honest with you. I just don't need it. There's a high a day, previous high a day, previous low a day, pre-market high, pre-market low. I'm done. We all on the same page? That's it. Was that hard? Was that so much work that you can't? I don't have enough time. Okay, stop. Now, obviously, there will be other key areas. Now, we know other key areas because we look for how many times it touches. That is my gold levels. We talk about that all the time. But those that are just tuning in, the very first thing you do with any chart ever is mark out exactly what I'm doing right now. So I'll clear the screen. We're going to mark previous day high, low, first thing. It's the first thing I always do. Now, this looks like, yeah, it was. Okay. So I didn't know if that was pre-market or in the market. So previous day high is actually in here where the open was. Previous day low is here, obviously. Pre-market high, remember that's today, right? I didn't say post-market high. I said pre-market high. That is today's information. Now, would we use post-market? Sure, we'll look at it, all the things. But the 4 things you mark, right? So 4 o'clock, if you look at it, 4 o'clock is right here. I'll mark it so you can see. This is the start of the new day. Does this make sense? Right here. See it? Bingo. So pre-market high, opening, right here. Pre-market low. Does that make sense? Okay, great. Thank you. We'll do Soxel just because we talked about it before. So same drill right here. Previous day high, previous day low. Pre-market high, remember again, and pre-market low. So again, if you looked at 4 o'clock exactly, which is right there, draw, vertical. This is my pre-market high right there. Does that make sense? This is everything you need to chart. This right here is how you begin the day. Well, it will later, right? Once it comes into play, it will later. Like example, this is post-market. This will obviously be a level of resistance when we get to that point. Does that make sense? Yep. But at the bell and then throughout this day, these 4 are going to be the most critical until it leads to something else. Because think about it. Once we break below previous day low, well, guess what? we got to go look back, right? So we look back. Always look left, right? Look at previous data. Just like same thing here. Once we get beyond these, right, previous day high, well, there's a pre-market high. I'm obviously going to use that because isn't it always the first point of data as we look left, correct? Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do one more. Tesla. So same thing. I'm going to clear my board. By the way, how I'm doing that is I click one of my lines, then I click delete here. If I click delete here, all I'm going to do is get rid of that one line. If I do it up here in the master control panel area, see how it says delete all? This gets rid of all of them. They're gone. Okay. Same drill here. Previous day high, low. Pre-market high, low. Now you can see something immediately with Tesla. Pre-market low is also a gold level. Can anybody tell me why?
Too many touches.
That's right. Look how many times it touched. Here, here, all of this, right here, right here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, many touch points.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, there's a channel going on right now.
Yep. So that's how we do it. 2.5 minutes to the bell. If this is your first time watching, by the way, my name is Chad, aka the Coach. I've been trading the stock market for 33 years. This is American Dream Trading. I don't know why this is not getting rid of this line. There it goes.
Coach, can I ask you a question real quick?
Now's not the right time for questions because we got to go live in 2 minutes. Can you wait till after 10?
Yep.
All right. Thank you, partner. I've just been kind of sneaking in some masterclass stuff before we get going live so that the people watching can start to understand all the training that we're doing outside of just calling out crap at 9:30, right? I want them to see, like, we do this for 12 hours a day. We go through charting, education, showing you why, how, where, what. This is why we are so profitable, so successful doing what we do. This is why we are the leaders in the industry. Right? This is what I wanted to show them. So notice I've done that every day this week, trying to show the free people who are just watching, who need to come over and join the Discord by going to American Dream Trading, exactly what we're doing in here. You're getting less than 1% of anything by watching the little free show. Oh, it's free. Oh. You're not getting shit. I'm just going to be honest. You ain't getting shit. Come on over, join us, do the things, click the buttons. 1 minute to the bell. Remember, if you are in training, do not use real money. Here at American Dream Trading, we are not financial, tax, or investment advisors. Everything we discuss is for training and education purposes only. Do not mirror or mimic my trades. I trade in real time with a real cash account, as I always have for over the last 3 years. Do not mirror or mimic my trades. I'm just showing you how to mechanically execute them and my different ideas of the trade. It is up to you to have successful trades. So again, we'll train you, you trade. That's the deal. Okay, great. By the way, his name shall not be mentioned. Just posted to me today that he has now turned a $700 account into $15 million. 1 year. That's 1 year. So congratulations to you. All right, here we go. Let's rock and roll. Let's get this party started, shall we? $15 million. Who'd like to make $15 million in a year? Off of a $700 account. Not bad, right? Good job. Yep, good job. All right, here we go, everybody. If you see any call outs, make sure you call them out. Make sure they are clear and concise. Get in, get off the mic. Do not leave it open. We'll throw you out. Bounce you out. All right. SPY, I'm looking for that 687.60. Right? That's what I'm looking at. That was that pre-market low area. So we're going to look to see if that is going to be a level of support or not. Watching my 2-minute EWO indicators as I always do off of TradingView. I always have that up. It's always on the right side of my screen that you cannot see. If you're a VIP, VIP Gold, or Diamond member, or futures, you have that available to you. Take advantage of that. Any hot stock pick runners? Any first 2-minute EWO indicators fired off? Thank you, Tesla. Let's take a peek. Tesla ripping to the upside in a 2-minute EWO, second indicator to the upside in a 6-star trade. Is that what you meant to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you. Appreciate you. Bye-bye, Tesla. See ya. Out.
Soxel heavy 2 minutes to the red, coach double bottom from pre-market.
Thank you. Soxel to the downside, JP said. We're watching for this 46.50 level of support that we had marked out in the pre-market low. Isn't that what you meant to say, JP? Great job. Thank you. Good job. Good call outs today, ladies and gentlemen. I love the way it's so perfectly clear and concise.
Netflix breaking a double top.
Thank you. Netflix to the upside. Broke through double top. That was sitting at 95.50. Close enough. You are now in a 6-star trade on a 2-minute EWO on Netflix.
7:30. Okay. To win.
I got it. Moderators, don't you worry. I'll just do the whole thing. I got all of it. Choo-choo. I'll take care of that for you. Appreciate you. So Netflix in a 6-star trade, 2-minute EWO to the upside. Perfect and concise call out. Thank you. Appreciate you. What the?
DSLL ripping even more, coach.
Yep, Tesla still to the upside was the call out. Thank you, JP. Remember, if you have a smaller account, it's TSLL, correct?
Correcto.
Thank you. Tesla still in a 6-star trade to the upside in a 2-minute EWO. Nice. We're still working off this double bottom here on SPY. We're still working off this double bottom bounce at exactly 687.60. Isn't that exactly where I said this morning? Isn't that exactly what we all did? Isn't that exactly what we all looked for? Isn't that exactly where we all got in early? That was exactly the training that we got, and it did exactly what we wanted to, and it exactly bounced back up to VWAP, where we'll take some off 80 to 90% if I'm a scalper, and I will re-add if it goes up above that, and then I will take the rest if I need to, if it pulls back. Isn't that exactly what we would do?
It is. How many die cuts you have today?
Okay. Thank you. I'm just making sure we're all on the same page, because some of your asses are still sleepwalking through this journey, and I'm done. You need to wake up. You are trained every day on exactly what to do, why to do it, how to do it, when to do it. Every one of you should be starting to become millionaires now. Am I right? Where's your millions at? Let's go. Thank you. Results not guaranteed. Legal, all the things. Trading is hard. Most of you will lose your asses off because you won't listen to a thing I say. Camera just died. Thank you. But if you are listening to the sound of my voice and you did exactly what I told you to do on SPY, how many of you made ass loads of money already? Tell me now. Come on, there should be 500 people in the room right now should be like, I nailed that double bottom that you've spent the last 3 days showing me before we went live.
Yep, 2.7% on total account from it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Coach, keep an eye on hot stock pick BEAT. Beat. It has been climbing steadily all morning for the past 2 days, actually, and it's doing pretty good right now to the upside.
Yep, I see it. Good call out. Yeah, as long as it stays above that $2.61, it's great. You're coming up on this big double top area. You see it?
Yep.
Everybody be cool. You are on a double top on that right now. That's 280.
Tesla new high.
And there it goes. Look at that crash out, Don.
Yep, got it. Almost as like we've taught about double tops from somewhere.
It's crazy. It's crazy how that happens in exact real time. And we're wondering why we have created 16 millionaires in the last 3 years from this exact training that you get every single day. It's crazy, isn't it? Tesla, new high a day, 2-minute EWO since the open. Called out. Tesla is up another 1% since the call out, now at 2%. Who's making money on Tesla?
Coach, $1,300 in 6 minutes. Is this even real?
Yes!
Get out of here.
I did 7% up.
Paid in American Dream Training.
Yes, love to hear it.
16% on my account on Tesla.
Yes! Yes!
Keep going, everybody. This is gonna make a great video. Keep going.
This is awesome.
8% so far and keep on going.
Thank you. Nice job. Good job, everybody.
6%.
Nice. Nice. Now, Dawn,
Yes.
look at beat.
Woo! It's getting beat.
Did I or did I not, everybody in real time, if you go back and watch this video, told you double top? Yes?
He just trained us on it.
I mean, we just went through this. This is why we know what we're doing in here. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
We just went through this. Who's still in SPY off of the double bottom bounce at 687.60?
I am, Coach.
Thank you. Now remember, as long as that stays above VWAP, we're still bullish, right? Now, the way that I would trade this, let me show you. The way that I would have traded this, if I was not sitting here trying to make sure you were all freaking millionaires. Right here is the long. When we get back up into this area, I take some. Typically, I'll take 80 to 90% once I get to a major level of resistance, which is VWAP and the 200. So anywhere in here is where I would take a majority of the trade. Once we broke the 200 or this 21 last thing holding it, I could then add. Does that make sense? That's a scalp. The reason I do that, ladies and gentlemen, not 2-minute EWO. You did not hear that come from my mouth. I said if I'm scalping, the reason I do that is I take all of it up to here. I take the majority of my money right here because if it pulls back, I don't want to give all that back. Now I've locked in 80 to 90% of all of my money in this ginormous freaking move. And now the rest of this is like butter. Makes sense?
Yes, Coach.
Okay, great. Tesla, new high a day.
113%.
Thank you.
Coach, you pointed out TSLL does 1.5 times Tesla percentage-wise, so when it drops, it could drop faster.
Absolutely. Everybody has their stops in though, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Now listen. And before, thank you. And by the way, Tesla now 2.5%. 2.5% on Tesla. Okay. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. If you start to see any movement where this is pulling back, and now the one good way to do this is, hold on. By the way, does anybody notice I'm not making any money right now? I want you guys to always understand that. Does anybody see me making money right now? No.
Hey, it's okay, Coach. I made $123 this morning for you.
Hey, thank you. So I'm all set then. Yeah. I didn't make 60,000 on my own trade. I appreciate you. Thank you, Trent, for your $130. I appreciate you.
You are. Get paid to train.
That's exactly what I was going to say, right? Yes. Yes. Appreciate you. My job is to train you. My job is not to trade. All right. That is the difference between me and everybody else. Now, what I wanted to show you is on Tesla, right? We want to stay above this previous candle here. You see it? If this just,
Previous line of 458.
And I've got, yeah, okay. So right here, we're just starting to watch into this little chop. Right now, this is just consolidation and not a pullback. Do you all understand the difference?
Yep.
Okay. So before you all, now, if this starts to pull back down here, which I've got 456.60, right here, this is where I collect right now. I can,
Just massively pulled.
I see it. I'm trying to train you guys on this, right?
I know.
Okay. We can always add back again, but if Tesla dips below this 456.60-ish, right? That's off these bodies right here. I will take. You see it? This right here. Does this make sense? This is my collection line. Are we all on the same page?
Yes, sir. At the base of the bottom candle. Yep.
That is correct. So right here off this body and this body. You see them?
I see it, Coach, but you're on a 1 minute and you're a 2-minute EWO.
That's different. Yeah, that's different. Yeah, that's completely different. Yep. 2-minute EWO. I mean, if you look at it, though, 2-minute EWO is the same thing. If you dip below the previous candle, which is here, see this?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. And then that will create what looks kind of like that A, right?
Yeah.
Same thing here, though. This is just consolidating. This is where people lose their freaking minds, is in this spot. Like, oh my God, I got out. And then it'll run, and right, Tesla will go up 7%. You'll be like, if I only would have left it in there. I'm freaking training you what to do. What are you clicking shit for? Is that what you were trained to do?
It's like a retest at that level, you know?
That is correct.
They're trying to get buyers to buy in.
That is correct. Yeah, this is nothing, but people see red candles and absolutely lose their shit, right? I can't help but get out. I must. Stop the bullshit. Tesla, new high a day. Are you listening to the sound of my voice yet?
Exactly. That's why I stayed in it.
Consolidation, not a breed back.
Appreciate you all. This is why American Dream Trading can do what we do, and nobody has ever come close to doing what we're doing. Am I right? This is exactly why. How many of you would have been shitting an egg roll and sold the farm right there on these red candles? How many of you would have?
About a year ago, I would have.
Here, I'll tell you. Here, let me help you out. About 90% of the room did, even with me saying it. Want to bet? Anybody want to bet me? I'll put $100,000 cash right now on it that everybody still did that bullshit, even though I'm telling you exactly what to do and how we train and get people to millionaire status. Anybody want to bet me $100,000 cash? Uh-huh.
No, Coach, because I was close to doing it.
I love it. Oh, I love it. It always moves, right? As it gives me more information, it always moves, right, partner? Now, if I'm over here on this 2-minute EWO, now, right, if we dip below previous candle, which is here, that will be where I collect. But just remember, this is where it was consolidating. So I want to give this a little bit of breathing room on this 2-minute EWO. Does you see it right here?
Yeah. Just to tell me if I'm right about this, but it seems like when it overextends so quickly, it's got to breathe back to catch up to the MAs a little bit.
That's correct.
You know, the faster it goes up, the more you got to let it come back a little bit.
And the reason that is, everybody, those gamma candles, people want to sell in them, because what do I train you to do if you were scalping a gamma candle? That's right. I tell you to take the profit. So guess what? If you had a big giant green candle and you were scalping it, I would tell you take that, because right, it goes because guess what? As soon as it gets up there and stalls out, people are going to sell off, because that's how they should have been trained. That's how you are all trained. So you will see giant candle up. Coach has got a half candle rule. Why do you think I have a half candle rule? If I'm telling you to sell at the top when it stalls, professionals are going to sell at the top when it stalls. So isn't it going to try to come back halfway? Because it's going to be seller, 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 seller. Does that make these the old man makes sense? Are you telling me you just like all the stuff you say? It all has a meaning behind it, right?
But coach, it failed the fair value.
Yeah, the fair value gap inverted, right, or breakout.
In fact, he told me, he said, sell.
Right. Right. Oh, I love it. So look, Tesla again. See how we're in this consolidation zone, and this is where everybody again to just be losing your absolute minds. Here, I'm gonna listen. While you are,
TikTok's offline.
oh, what the? All right, hold on.
Double bottom again.
Is TikTok down for everybody? Anybody? Bueller?
Yes, Coach.
Okay, thank you. Let me, I'm going to launch this. Thank you. I'm going to launch the third party on it. Give me a second.
Sorry, on Tesla, that's a double top from last Friday, 458.75.
So should we be watching out for that?
You should be.
Damn straight.
And now look at, isn't SPY back down here on this, now a triple bottom, 687.60. So we're watching that, right?
Run the channel.
Oh, hey, Palms in the house. Woo! Why?
That bottom is at the opening range low also.
Okay, thank you. All right, why is this not? Bear with me. This TikTok studio part is not working. Oh, OBS, I gotta. There we go. Okay, hold on. Let me see if we can go live off this one. Yes. Topic. That is the topic.
Hey, while I'm thinking about it, hey, Mr. Palm, a few months ago, back in June or July, you just tore my butt up one day telling me, read the chart, trade the chart. Don't do what you think you know what you're doing. Trade the chart, right? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, don't I say that every single day? Good job. Don't I say that every day?
Buy double bottom.
Finally sunk in.
Yes, don't trade. Thank you. Don't trade your bias. I say it every day. Trade the chart, not your bias, right?
Exactly. I've been here damn near every day since about February, and everything just kind of lined up for me about a week and a half ago. It just kind of happened.
There you go.
Coach, now in this instance, the SPY double bottom, it's past it, maybe wicking a little bit.
That's.
What are your thoughts on the SPY double bottom right now?
Well, if the SPY double bottom pulls that 40-cent variance, I'll short it, right? But this is the bounce area. Remember how we give it that variance?
It just bounced up.
Yes, sir.
Look at Tesla over here. How many of you would have been freaking out on that? Listen, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice to help you out. If you're like shaking and like freaking out and like, oh my gosh, sell some. I would rather you always collect in the green than you sitting there not knowing what to do, right? So even though I try to get you to stay longer, listen to the sound of my voice. I would rather you were collecting as it goes or calming yourself down so you can make that trade. Does that make sense? So whenever you need to, whenever you start like, oh, I'm shaking, sell some. Get out of that, right?
Hey, Coach, something that happened to me yesterday I didn't think was going to happen, and it absolutely drove me nuts. I heard you screaming your head off at me in the back of my head. I moved my stop loss 3 cents above my take profits once it hit 10%, and my last 4 runners came down and hit those 4 stop losses.
Yep.
And I got out of those last 4 contracts at break even. I was so mad, but I was so happy because it's like, dang.
Yes.
I mean, just Jesus.
Yep. That's what they're for, right? Those are protections, right?
I mean, just everything that is said around here. Wow. I realized
Yeah, Tesla do high.
Back to work,
Yeah, yeah.
Please give Frank a bottom line of 620.50, coach. 620.60.
Thank you. But
Today's going to be my third Green Friday of the year.
oh, good job. It feels good, doesn't it?
Oh man, oh my gosh! I just had to understand where my rules were wrong and make them right. So that was the hard part, was understanding where my flaws were.
Well, and did everybody else listen? Did everybody else catch what he said too? He's been here 4 years. Tesla just screaming new high because you listen to the sound of my voice. Listen, you will only hear what I'm saying when you're ready to absorb it.
Yes, sir. You've said that to me many times too.
So it's right. You said Palm. He said Palm said trade the chart, right? Not your bias. I say that every day for 3.5 years. You will never hear what I say or anybody else in the room until you are ready to accept it.
I'll be hearing it in stereo.
For you know what I'm saying though? Like we will say it until we're blue in the face, and then one day somebody's gonna go, "Oh my gosh, you guys, I traded a double bottom." It does. It does. But that's that whole
Sometimes they do it by mistake, and then they look at it and go, "Oh wow, that was good." Well, that's what they're talking about.
right. And that's what I call those light bulb moments, right? The eureka. It's like, oh, it's those.
It's like telling them not to touch the hot stove.
Exactly.
They're gonna touch it, and you're like, oh, that's why I shouldn't touch it.
But this is why I always say though, right? It's your own time, your own journey. Everybody learns at a different pace. Some of you will get some of these things right away, and some of you won't. Some of you will be experts at some style of trading, and some of you won't because of the way your brains work. And this is why I try to tell you every single day, get out of your own way. Listen to what I'm telling you. Stop doing the same things that you are doing and start listening to what I am saying, right? And our other moderators, because everybody parrots what we're doing in here, right? Meaning it's an echo chamber. We all say the same things, right? Tesla, new high a day. Again, how many of you stayed in it even though your greasy little fat fingers were freaking out? Tell me.
200%.
Okay? Do you understand the difference? But if I wasn't literally yelling at you to not touch it, would you still be in it? I promise you 90% plus would not. Am I right or wrong?
You're right, but even when you're not yelling at me, you are, because I hear your voice.
Yes. Yeah, and I don't want to say yelling, but in your ear, right? Coach is always yelling. But I'm seriously trying to get you all to become better traders by just listen to what we're doing and why we're doing it. There's a reason.
In my opinion, let me yell at myself from February real quick. Hey, if you think you almost got it, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Paper trade.
Yep. And greed and fear will control your trades, and you need to know how. Haven't I always said?
Everybody you know to hold on, because you're almost there. You think you got it.
Right.
One more click.
Right.
Stop.
And you need to robotically trade. This is why I say it. If you have emotions, that's greed and fear, by the way. Those are emotion responses, right? That cause you to sell and buy when you're not supposed to and do the stupid stuff, right? This is why I say trade robotically. Haven't I said that every day since the day I went online?
Yep.
Trade robotically. Take your little human bullshit out of the equation. Stop. If you're like starting to sweat and that's human emotions.
Stop. Paper trade. Stop. You're hurting yourself by taking $100 from your family budget.
Correct.
And trading. If you're shaking, you're right, coach. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, it's wrong. Yep.
Shaking. If you think you almost got it, if you got an angel over your shoulder, oh man.
The whole thing.
By Christmas, stop. Listen to me now. Stop.
And
it all amounts to one thing, right? That coach trains us on every day: position
That's what I was just going to say. You are in too big. You are in too big. Go in smaller so that you are able to do exactly what I'm telling you. If you're going in too large, you can't hear a damn thing I'm saying because you're over there sweating like a crackhead, right? Listen up, cracky heads. Instead of sweating over it, going, Coach is calling us crackheads now. I knew this guy was full of shit. Go in smaller. Sorry if your children are listening. Kids, say no to drugs. That's what this whole thing today was. Say no to drugs. That's what we're trying to say here. But anyways.
One more thing. I'm so sorry, Coach.
Yeah.
Mr. Pone said, if not this week, it was last week. He said he's got 3 master rules. First rule, don't guess bottom. Second rule, don't guess bottom.
This is hilarious.
Third rule, don't guess bottom.
Sounds just like Coach's rules.
Yeah, it's weird where all the rules come from. That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah, it's funny hearing it like it's funny hearing them. It's funny hearing it like that though. I say it every day, all day. Like I said, everybody, that's awesome. We're all on the same page. I guess that's the story at the end of the day. We're all on the same page, saying the same thing, training the same way, right? That's where we're supposed to be. So whether you hear it from me or somebody else, it doesn't matter. Do the work. Who's still in these Teslas? It's up 3.5%. It was under 1% when I started yelling it out.
I still have one runner.
Anybody else? It's just Nana's the only one making money.
I got 2 runners, Coach.
Thank you.
There you go.
I got 146 shares of TSLL out of 246.
Thank you. Now here's what's nice. Listen to the sound of my voice again. The farther this gets away from where you paid for it, leave it the F alone. Do you understand me? Because now you are in such a good place. Why are you dinking around? I'm going to move my stop right here. What are you doing that for? You're up 260%. I'm going to have a 10% stop. What are you doing that to yourselves for, right? Collect when you need to. Give the stop some room to breathe. And stop fucking around with your stop loss. Did I say that out loud? Dawn, $10 in the tip jar, please.
Oh my God.
Appreciate you.
I thought it was more like 100.
Oh, damn it. It probably is. Probably. You know what, though? Thank you. Shift change in 1 minute. I'm good for that hundo. I was going to give away $1,000 today. We only did 100, so I guess I'm good for it. Right? Right here. Collection. Collection on Tesla. Do you see it?
Yeah, I just sold my last one. Oh, goodness.
You're still above the 9. You're still okay if you're in the 2-minute EWO, but your candle broke previous candle. Let me flip to a 2 minute. So 2-minute EWOers, that's a collection spot. You see how this candle is broke the previous candle level. See it?
Yeah.
That is not sell everything. Did we say that?
No.
That's literally what you just said.
Yeah, he said, get out of all of it. Sell the whole thing. Palm said, if it breaks right here, to sell all of it. The shift change. Shift change. Now, if you are an advanced EWO scalper, this is where we add. Right? So think about it. If we sold, we'll say 5 here, and we add 5 here, if it breaks down here, I get rid of those 5 I added. Make sense? Right? So this is my risk. This is back up to my reward. And this is an advanced 2-minute EWO because we are combining a scalp and the 2 minute. Make sense? In that right here, this is where you're looking at killing it or not. But does that make sense, everybody in the room?
Yes, coach.
Yes, sir.
Because think about it, the risk is so tiny, right? I know everybody knows what to do. SPY broke back below 687.60. Everybody in the room knows what to do. You don't have to tell them again. It's all been trained on. But this is the same drill, right? When it pulls back and hits a key level, that's where we look at adding. If it continues to break through, we just get rid of it. It's a tiny risk with a maximal, look at this, nice, beautiful reward, right? And I want you thinking about that. But this is only if you are in advanced. If you're still the chicken shit sitting in the room like a shaky crackhead and you can't handle red candles and all, this ain't for you, is it, Chief? No. Make sense? Okay, great.
Yes, Coach. You can see that wick basically hit that level of the top of the previous candle. So it's really, there's support all on that area. So like you're saying, a little bit around that line.
Yes, as long as we're in it. So think about it. If this was VWAP and or the 9, as long as it's staying in this, right, on that 9, we're still on the 9, right? Make sense?
Yep.
Okay, great.
On TSLL, that 2020 line is could now be a support line.
There you go. Yeah, so if you look, yeah, if you look at this big picture, right? So this, and remember, I'm still on this 2 minute, but this is the channel that it was previously in. Does everybody see this? So we've gone up, we hit new high. Now we're dipping down. Now listen to me. Listen to the sound of my voice, because for God's sakes, I hope you've been doing it all day. If this cannot hold this area, right, I'm not in this anymore. Now listen, if you're a 2 minute EWO, this is VWAP. You're still in it as long as you stay above this level. Yes?
Yep.
Okay, now you could have shed, and you could have shed like wherever your shedding points were. Is long. The rule is, the strategy is, as long as we stay above VWAP, it's still bullish. And since we are long, we don't worry about this, right? Okay, great. Now, wouldn't this also be another great place if and only if you were an expert EWO rider and you could add off of VWAP? Why? Because you know your stop has to be right underneath it. So isn't that the best places ever to set up for things?
Yes, Coach. Buy off support.
Yeah, because if it doesn't bounce, I'm already out of all of it anyways. Because the rule is if it breaks below VWAP and I'm in a 2 minute EWO, it doesn't live in my world anymore and I'm out. So wouldn't this be a great spot to look for a bounce? Because guess what? If it doesn't, I'm out anyways. Do you understand now?
Yes, Coach. High probability.
Yes, it's
High reward.
yes, it's a very it's tiny risk. But the reward is coming right back up to new high day. See it? Bing. So again, we're combining two things though, right? If you can't handle the one, you don't get to do the other. If you're still sitting there freaking out and you got the shakes, this isn't for you. James, you got your hand up. Go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, I was going to let you know that we can't hear the Zoom users in YouTube. And we also had a poor salt off in YouTube that said they picked up 6,400 on this morning's play.
Oh my gosh, great job. All right, let me see if I can adjust the YouTube. Hold on. Try that now. Say something, James.
Hello, hello.
There you go. You should be able to hear it now. Should be good now. Okay, SPY real quick. I know I've been training and educating everybody on exactly what's happening over here, but everybody else on SPY, wasn't that 687.60 our key critical level?
It was, boss.
Right.
Yes,
So
687.61. Yep.
correct. So what would we do
Yeah,
if
and they
it
broke it.
So what would we do if it broke and held below it?
Yep.
We short it.
There you go. It's not
That's what I
rocket
just
science.
did.
Yeah, it's not rocket science. But isn't it hard
No.
to train and condition your brains to execute the plan? Isn't that the hardest part, is getting out of your own way and executing the actual plan? How many of you would still sit on it and go, well, damn, should I? Do I? Am I supposed to? Wait a minute. Is that the... How many of you are still doing that?
You know why?
Yep.
Because I've been burned so many times, and then you start to cherry pick, and then once you start cherry picking,
It's all
of course
shit.
you pick the wrong ones.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean?
Yep. Over analyzing everything. It's analysis
'Cause you're like, man,
paralysis.
well, last time it didn't bounce, so
Yep.
is it gonna not bounce this time? And then it does what it's supposed to do, and
Right.
you didn't get in because you're like, damn it.
But that is why we trade statistics, right? We go with what usually will happen.
Right.
Yes.
And that's
Start
how
cherry picking. You're gonna pick all the wrong ones. That's how it
correct.
works.
Correct. But that's how we make our money, is by statistically looking at what is happening, because more than not, we would be right. Does that make sense? And the other advantage we have, because we're different at American Dream Trading. Listen, I know some of you are out there, right? At 2 o'clock in the morning and you're watching the little kids trade and all the things. How many of you laugh or go, what are you doing, every time you see them put in a take profit area? Anybody laugh when we see those?
Yes, sir.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, they have
It's
TP1 and
hilarious.
TP2.
Right.
Take profit 1, take profit 2.
Right.
Yep.
Now listen, there are things we use that go, oh my gosh, nice. Somebody just posted something ridiculous. So love that. So those are areas where you do want to take, obviously, but I always see them, right? They'll usually just take the whole thing. Oh, I hit my take profit, I'm out. And then, right, as they're talking, you'll see it just. That's why they make no money. We don't put a cap on how much you make. We put a cap on how much you can lose. Do you understand the difference? That is why we do what we do. This is why I owe it. Do you guys see me in here using a take profit area? Have you ever seen me use a take profit or say it? Like, oh, I'm going to put in a hard take profit area.
Never, not once.
Never.
I got those $50.
Yes. Yeah. No. All right. The reason I say it, okay, look at SPY. It's tanking out. Think about it. If you would have already had a take profit area and you were out, but it just continues to run the rest of the day. Right? Yeah, you'll be like, yeah, but I am a 80% success trader and you made $16 this week, right? That doesn't mean shit, does it? Let the runners run. And what is the second part to that?
Stop out your
And
loser.
cut off the loser.
Yes, stop out the losers, right? That's where I want everybody at. All right, listen, it's 10:09, station identification time. If you guys are interested in joining us at any time, go to our website, American Dream Trading. Click the button. There's one button on the screen. I cannot make it any easier than that. Hold on, I'm going to go to it right now. It's one button. It says, click here now to join our free community. I don't know how it's too complicated. Click the button. First thing that pops up, free Discord access. Get access. Oh. 2 clicks. There you go. Get over here, right? Get over here. What are you waiting for? Christmas? It's coming. It's close.
Damn, Tesla's trying to come all the way back down.
That's beautiful. By the way, one of my members just posted. He's up $720,000 so far this morning. How's that sound? How'd you like to do that today? How would you
You must
like
be
in the
tired.
last 40 minutes? How would you like to be up 720,000? Anybody?
Yes, please.
I wouldn't mind.
I'll take it.
Yep.
I'll take 72,000 or 7,200.
suck.
It would not be
Coach,
a
that
bad
number
day.
was at 200K before 9 o'clock this morning. If they keep going, they're going to be at $1 million before the end of the day. What do you
Yep.
think?
Yeah, it could be for sure.
Sorry, is that Indian rupee or is that US dollar?
That's US
be.
dollars. Now check
Cannot
this out. Now listen, we also had a new record breaker. I'm posting it in the Zoom chat. One of our members, this is where they're at as of this morning. Names cannot be said online. $700 count. Look at this. Look at that.
Wow.
This is Woo. This is the stuff. Oh, there you go. This is the stuff.
Nice.
Look at, I just got this post just now. Somebody just messaged me this. Here's today. There you go. 780,000. You like that? These are the posts.
Knock it out of the park.
Yeah, these are the posts that I get while we're all hanging out doing the things and people are just crushing this market's soul, right? Absolutely love it. While I'm over here training you, do the things, click the buttons, clickety click, right? Proof's in the pudding, baby.
And he was in here pre-market doing that, and we're all learning how to do it this morning.
There you go.
Who said it was a
There you
he?
go. Nice job. Good job.
Okay. They were in pre-market.
Good job. All right, real quick. Everybody do me a favor right now. Go to the Traders Lounge, post your P&L. Go. 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 Go.
Heard you say everybody, Coach.
Go. Everybody go right now. The journal, just so everybody knows, we're just waiting for it to finish up. All the work is done. We wanted to release it live today. We're just literally waiting on computing power right now. We're just waiting for it to compile the rest of it. As soon as that's done, it will be released. We're hoping today. Will be released. So get ready for that. I will post it. It'll be $29.99 in case anybody's asking. But any updates and anything that we do, you guys will be able to get all the updates because we're going to obviously be making some changes to it as we see fit and doing the things. We were going to do like a one price, out the door and do the things. But $29.99, it'll be per year, but you guys will get every update. So every time it updates. $30 a year. Does that sound reasonable? $30 a year for a trading journal you guys can use every day. You guys can put it in your PDF viewers. You can put it right into your all of your daily planners, all the things. Sound like a good deal?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll take it, Coach.
Thank you. I've also got an app we're working on. So you guys will be able to have an app to do your American Dream trading journaling in an app. So look for that as well. That one obviously is going to take a little bit longer, but we're always working, man. I never have a down moment. Okay, thank you. I see it. Appreciate
Coach,
you.
we're not seeing the camera on Zoom anymore.
Yeah, it just keeps dying. I just told it die then. I've unplugged that camera 16 times. I have no idea what it's doing. I think my I've got a Kel Digit docking station Thunderbolt 5 highest end thing. I think it's dying. It keeps like USB device malfunction. So I think I'm gonna have to swap it out. So.
Coach, you want to hear something funny?
Quiet. I hear a very quiet mic. Go ahead. I hear you, Tony. Is that you?
That's me. I just wanted to tell you something funny about your trading journal.
Tell me, but you're very.
10 cents a day.
But you're very quiet.
Hold on. Let's see if I can fix that.
Okay. Is it quiet for everybody else or just me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Very quiet.
Okay.
Okay, how's that?
Yay! There we go.
I always have it. I always have it turned down just in case it accidentally opens my mic once.
No worries. Good to hear from you, hon. Go ahead, tell me. Talk
Great
to
to
me.
hear from you. I just wanted to tell you something funny about your trading journal. That's
Yes.
8 cents a day. If we can't afford 8 cents a day to better ourselves, we're in big trouble.
Thank you. I appreciate you. By the way, how has your trading been?
Awesome. I cannot stress to everybody enough that if you can get it together and get some training sessions with coach, even one, it's going to blow your mind.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Checks in the mail, Tony. Somebody send her some money. Send her some money, some flowers, something for the nice comments.
That would be awesome. In all sincerity, I went from a $2,500 account and I'm almost into a margin account now.
Oh, wow. So you've almost 10x'd your account?
Yep.
Wow. And how many
at my rate-
sessions? How many sessions did we have, Tony, to get that?
Oh, we only had one. I cannot wait until more come in.
That's awesome. And by the way, and then Tony, after the fact, signed up for my mentorship program, which, by the way, I kind of postponed those until January just because all the weird stuff. But think about that. She 10x'd her account, results not guaranteed, off of one training session with me. One. Right? One.
You can't buy that for
just one.
Yep, one. Proof's in the pudding. Oh, but he's so expensive. Why would you pay so much to sit with him for an hour? That's okay. Do whatever the hell you want.
It's worth every cent.
Thank you. Appreciate
If you can do it, you should do it.
Thank you. Appreciate you. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. That's incredible, by the way. Taking a 2,500 into almost 25,000 is huge. How many of you in the room?
I know, I'm so excited.
And by the way, that was within what, 6 weeks?
Yeah, it hasn't even been that long, has it?
No, it was 4 to 6 weeks. I want to say it's probably 6 weeks. I'm thinking month and a half.
I don't think it's.
Well, I want to mention one more thing.
Yes.
I live on trading. This is all I do for a living. So that includes me taking money out for my bills.
Oh my gosh, love that. That's incredible. Good job. That's
no,
amazing.
that's thanks to you.
Oh, I appreciate you. Again, moderators, get her address, send her some flowers. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Check is in the mail. Nice job. Let's see. Derek, coach, can I make a shout out? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I know obviously it's a futures ticker, but the Dow Jones YM. So if you take a look at that, it went all the way up to a true double top, all the way back down to VWAP, and then almost all the way back up, and then now it's making new lows.
Wow, great job. Yeah, that's the perfect trade up there off that double top, isn't it, partner?
Yes, sir.
Nice job. Were you able to capitalize on that? Did you make that trade?
On paper. But, I'm taking lots of notes.
Good job, though, right? Now, Dawn, when I said, did you make that trade? I know what Dawn was thinking because she's just like me. Make that change.
Right now, baby.
Right? Tell me, you guys, when I said that, you didn't think of that. Make that change. Make that trade. Good job.
Oh, I went somewhere else with it. You went Michael Jackson.
I did. I don't know where the hell you were going with it.
Shalimar, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I'm just going to let you go do your own thing.
Jody Watley's group.
No, you're all right. If you want to start quoting like country songs and weird shit, go ahead. Whatever. We're definitely not on the same page. You ain't hearing me quoting country music and shit in here, but
I'm not quoting country. You don't know about Shalimar? Oh my God,
of course I do, but it makes it funnier when I say it that way. Come on, man.
Oh man.
Darren has a question for you, Tony. Darren says, Tony, how long have you been trading?
I've actually been training since 2012.
And you were, I know all the answers. If you want to answer, did you ever day trade before us?
I did, but not as successfully.
There you go.
I learned so much coming here.
Thank you. How long have you been with us, Tony?
I've been with us for 3 years.
I've said that. I just told Ralph over there in Futures, you've been with us a few years. I said he had never heard you. And I said, yeah, she's been speaking up for a while. I remember you were doing well from the get-go when we started. And I said, now coaches just pour gasoline all over it.
Oh, yeah, right. We'll take it to the next level.
I love it.
Ralph's usually sleeping.
Yeah. Now the cool thing is Tony signed up for my mentorship program now, so we'll be working together all the time. So think about that, right? That was off of one. That was one.
That's the gasoline.
Yeah, that's one training, and we were able to 10x the account in under 6 weeks. That's one, right?
I am so looking forward to my future.
I appreciate you. I always, you guys always think I'm trying to sell you something. I'm like, I can speed up your training by like 6 months to a year after an hour. And you guys always think I'm trying to sell you some shit, but it's not. And the reason is because I find out exactly where you are, what you're doing, and I create it for you. I don't have some cookie cutter bullshit little kid thing. I find out, I meet you where you are, and then I enhance whatever you're doing, right? So if you're good or not at one thing or another, or you want to do this or that, I find out where we're at, just like working with professional athletes and athletes, right? I find out where you're at. I meet you to where you're at, and then we build on it, right? It's not like, oh, we'll do these 3 things, cookie cutter bullshit. No. I literally find out, and during the whole hour, I'm able to navigate everything, the way you say it, the flexion in your voice, what you did when we said what we said, the questions you're asking will tell me how we need to get to where you're going, right? That's been my whole job, my whole life, is working with people. Literally, my whole life has been training and coaching, right? My whole life. I love it. So, appreciate you. That's my jam. I wish I had the time to work with all of you. Well, I guess kind of I do in this room, but I wish I had the time, right, to sit directly with each of you with a one-on-one and go, where are we at? What are we working on right now? Right? What would you like to do? How would you like to get there? Let's see what we can do now and start from your foundation. Because everybody's different. You're all coming from different places. And then I meet you there, and then we hammer it, right? And I chisel off, what the frick is that? You guys are nuts. Oh, here's another one.
I'm ready when you are, Coach.
This is amazing. All right, listen, I'm going to post another one. I just got this message from somebody.
Oh, by the way, I have a message for you.
Yeah.
Some people are offended over in futures about the crackhead comment.
You know what? Probably because they're a bunch of crackheads.
Oh.
Right? They're over there right now. They're thinking about a rock. Cut it out, crackheads. Kids, if you're watching, this is our segment where we're trying to tell you, say no to drugs, kids. That's our segment. I used to sell encyclopedias, and now I'm trading that American Dream Trading. Oh.
They said they prefer stockheads.
Oh, okay. All right. I can live with that. I can live with that. I actually like that. That's pretty funny.
That. I made that up.
Yeah, I like that. Did you guys see the screenshot that I just posted? One of our members right now this morning. Now remember, the market's been open less than an hour. Is up $341,556.80. How you like them? How you like them apples? Huh? That's glorious. Yeah. That's nice. Have you guys ever heard numbers like this, by the way? So that's 340. I had another one that was 780,000. Somebody broke 15 million. Have you guys ever heard numbers like this, by the way? On all the little kid
Literally
shows.
Never, Coach.
Right?
Literally never.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look at SPY, by the way. Who's still in SPY below 687.60? It's still staying below the 21 and the 9.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, sir.
I am.
Thank you.
Coach, you had that line yesterday at 684.60. Is that relevant?
I had 687.60. Let me pull up the big screen. Hold on. We're closing in on 0.70. Okay, remember with SPY, listen, I told you this yesterday on that reversal. The closer we get to about 1%, listen to me. The closer we get to about 1%, the market starts to get a little shaky. Okay, yeah, right here's a major level. Look, we're on it. See it? 684.40. Yeah, see it? Yeah, watch for that palm. 684.40, partner. Just everybody, can you? Yeah. Can everybody see it? It's from previous day. Had some pre-market action and a bunch of stops. Right? Doesn't mean it's going to stop there, but I need you guys to pay attention to these big areas. Okay? Because other than that, it's all the way to 682, which was yesterday's pre-market low. Right? So this could hit this spot right now, bounce back up to the 9, work around here for a little bit, consolidate for a while. Or it could just break through, bleed all the way out to freaking 682. But I'm just telling you, every time we get to a major area like this, pay attention to it. Oh, nice. Good job. One of our members today, just so everybody in the room knows, just broke $1 million today.
Coach.
1.1 million to be fair, but
Whoa.
Yeah, 1.1 million.
Does that put them into 16 million, Coach?
So fuck.
No, this person's probably well over 100 by now.
Oh, but the taxes.
That's right.
Oh, the taxes, Coach. Oh, I don't want to make that much.
Yeah.
Taxes.
Right? Now, everybody see what SPY's doing at the 684.40, right? Just, again, please be cautious. Doesn't mean the ride is over. I don't want you thinking that. But I'm just trying to tell you where to look for spots, okay?
Pump the brakes.
Yep,
Good spot, Coach.
Yep, just watch these areas. Just watch these areas, okay?
There's a gold line there. All the way back to where it opened, finding support at 451.
Yeah, this was this previous day, right? Major area right here, okay? So again, it doesn't mean the party's over, but pay attention. We're always watching. Yes, multiple people today, right? Making over $1 million and or hundreds of thousands today. Correct. This is why I always say, hey, American Dream Trading had another $1 million plus day. Well, one of our members did that. That doesn't even include everybody else in the room. That's just one member already made over that, didn't it? I mean, that's insane. That's beautiful. Yep.
Oh, holy crap, this thing keeps going.
Yeah, it's nice. And the crazy thing is this could gap down, like I said, to that. I mean, 682 is a major level. Gang, though, I'm telling you, that 1% is what I start to look for with SPY. When we get closer to 1%, I start to watch it. It gets a little iffy, right?
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice. Anybody still in it on the break of 687.60?
Hell yes.
That's glorious.
I was in and out. Nice.
Yeah, good job. Listen, even in and out will make you look like a hero, right? Because anything you're doing, as long as it's going to the side you wanted, you're going to be like, I'm the world's greatest trader, right?
$130 in and out.
Good job. I haven't made a single trade. I haven't done anything. I've just been talking this whole time. No money. But I'm going to sell 87 million copies of our American Dream Trading Journal. That was a joke. That was
for $30.
For $30, right? I want my $2. Good job, Bob.
Yeah, what's your margin on that, Coach? Come on, man, you're killing us.
Yeah, appreciate you. Believe it or not, how much time and energy and money I've spent on that by paying people who's been working on it is actually pretty sick. Oh,
Gotta say, it gets harder to not look at the P&L.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. You just got to put a sticky over it, right?
I just did, literally.
Yeah.
Did
Keep it off the screen.
Well,
If you're in IWM, you're at the 200 on the 15 minute. So be careful.
Thank you.
Oh, freaking balls.
Nice. I see your I see that, Derek. That's cool. The calendar event. Appreciate you. Okay. Charles, journal is not my membership services. I didn't say products. You've never heard me say product for a reason. Any membership service will be included in your diamond. Great question, though. Does that answer your question? Okay, great. Yep. Charles, way to work it, though. Way to work it. Appreciate you.
That's a good try. I always
It
try.
really was a good try. Coach said he was going to give one-on-ones to everybody because it's a part of what they do. No, stop it. By the way, if you guys are interested in the diamond memberships, they are $12,000. Get you access to everything that we have here: futures, crypto, stocks, options, breakout rooms, our mentorship classes, weekend training, 12 hours a day training, our advanced training videos, our IPO center.
I just took a bunch off there just because of pattern fatigue. I know it's not into the 9 or anything like that, but
yeah.
But the run was getting fatigued.
Yeah, I agree.
Candle development was starting to slow down. Resilience was changing.
Yep, I like it. That's a good setup. I like it. The 684.40, remember, is where it's trying to get back to. That's that same spot.
Yep. Good with that. I got most of my eggs out of the basket now.
Yep, good job. Great trade, partner. Good job. Nice work.
It's only 10:30, Coach. The market's only been open an hour.
Isn't that wild?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love it. It is wild. I know. This is Friday. Did anybody make any money yet today? Open your mics. Let the world know.
Absolutely.
Ding, ding,
I
ding.
did off the spy pool.
Sure did.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Hell yeah.
Hot
Thanks,
stock
man.
picks for the win, baby.
Oh, good job.
So I got a Traders Lounge post update on top of the original post, and I just threw a post here in the Zoom chat.
I see it. Nice job.
Thinking out loud.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. That'll make you feel good going into the weekend, won't it, partner?
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah, that's glorious. Glorious! I like it. Oh, sorry, hold on a minute. I got to take care of this text. Give me just a moment. Bear with me.
So while you're doing that, I'll just think out loud once. Or hey, one of my kids, I gave him $100, and his account is up 50%. He's got $150 in this account in just this week.
Wow, great job. Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
What did he get? Is he day trading it, or did he just hold it?
He actually has been looking at the charts. He's had a gallbladder issue for about the last 6 to 10 weeks, but we're really getting on board, like almost getting ready to find out what's actually going on. We're putting a scope down his throat next week. So for the last few weeks, he goes to school and he throws up, and they're like, oh, he threw up. He got to go home. Oh, he's sick. Oh, but so he gets, sent home for one day, and then he's suspended medically for the next day. So over the last, 6 weeks or whatnot, he's just been watching me trade and learning, and he and I've been talking out loud and making little tweaks here and there and there and here. And yeah, well, like I say, I gave him $100, and he's up $50 this week, and he's doing surprisingly, he's doing contracts. He just turned 13 a week and a half ago, he's doing contracts. Let's say one closed out at $2 the day before, he'll set it at like 160, and then he'll set it at like 220 to sell or whatever, and then it'll execute, and he'll make like, I don't know, like $12 or whatever on it, on whatever he's trading.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's good. It's good stuff. Get them in there, right? Get everybody involved. They don't show you this in school, do they?
No, and that's what's so beautiful, Coach. The family members can tell the family members. And you ask people on the street, well, if somebody's so good, have they trained you with anything? And they all say no.
Yeah, it's that's one. Excuse me. Yeah, when you guys get good, you'll be able to help each other out. If you guys remember, one of my members, I need to look. Let's see when the last post was. It was a while ago, but the last post, he was training his daughter. Hold on one second. He was one of our early millionaires. I can't say the name. Oh, here it is. Last post, was August. He sent me a message. So in August, right, he was up $22.3 million. And his daughter was up $827,000. That was August.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Nice. Now, isn't she like 21 or something like that?
Yes. Yep. She was in college. Yeah.
Yeah, in college. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, now she doesn't want to do the.
Yeah. Now she's like, this college
the
degree's
career
sucking. Yeah.
21 years old.
I'm making more than all my teachers.
Yes. Now, what's cool about it is the reason he was messaging me is he just bought a house in Hawaii. Right? How amazing is that?
That's pretty freaking sweet.
That's pretty big.
That's huge.
That's an American dream right there.
Yeah, that was so May he messaged me, "Hey coach, we just bought a place in Hawaii." That's how the message started.
By the way.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Holy crap. It's like, man, where you been? Like,
Yeah.
Coach.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
incredible.
wants to do this.
And at that time, he said my daughter just passed 600,000, and he was at 17 million. That was as of May 13th. And then when I got that latest update again, which was August 1st, he said, yeah, she took a slight break as of last week. She was up 827,000. And I'm up over 22.3 million so far. That was August. And he said, thank you, coach. She told me last week she feels like this degree is worthless now because she only wants to day trade. He said, tell the group I said hi, God bless everyone. He said, I hope everyone is printing. Oh, it's awesome.
I got to replace ink every week.
Right? That's so cool. Love
That
it.
is awesome, coach.
Yeah, I get all.
Well,
I get.
she can up her cost for being a consultant, Coach, because of you.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I love my job, man. I really do. I have the greatest job on earth where I can directly impact your lives. See that 684.40 that Spy didn't like? Remember me telling everybody be careful of that area, right? Yes? Okay, great. Oh, nice job. Palm, check your DM from me when you get a chance. You'll see the conversation that I was having. Is that cool or what?
That's awesome.
Oh, I love it.
I love it.
Me too. What a cool job, man. This is the greatest job on earth. Watching people.
Yeah, I literally smile almost like every day.
I know, same, man. When you hear stuff and people doing things and life-changing events and, I turn in the corner, like all of it, man. This is awesome. That's why I get up every day, right? This is amazing.
Love to hear the success stories. Love to hear the light bulbs.
Yes.
All of it.
But it's cool.
Wait till the future. Wait till the future, Coach, when you're sitting in your flying Tesla, just watching everybody, answering emails and doing FaceTimes with
That's
everybody.
right. I just like it because, and that's why I like it too when you guys reach out to me and let me know, right? It keeps me going, keeps me motivated, not only just in here, but when I get those direct messages of, you know, how you guys are doing and, you know, the periodic update. You're never going to believe, right? I had somebody message me like, I bought a restaurant. Like, what? Right? Like a whole ass restaurant. Like, what? You know what I mean? It's just cool. The things that we're doing, it's amazing.
It is, Coach. You coached Palm and Dawn just a couple of days ago, and they were sharing about small accounts, small investments like
She's on the phone.
TSLL and
Okay? She's on the phone.
And
Sorry,
it
hold
took
on. I
off.
had an open mic. Go ahead.
Oh, and the volatility took off as Don and Palm pointed out what you were coaching about small accounts. Try TSLL, try Open, try MSTX, and look at what everybody did yesterday if they paid attention to the volatility of those stocks.
Yep, absolutely. By the way, did you guys see my hot wife had to come in and give me a kiss and a Diet Coke? Huh? Living the dream over here. You know what I'm saying?
Bang, bang.
Family show, Coach. Family show.
She said, she said, spoiled. Yeah, I am.
Hey, Coach, it's Valhalla.
Hey, Valhalla, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man. Again, thank you for the gift yesterday. The Diamond membership.
Very welcome.
Paying off 10.5% on one little trade today, and that's it.
Oh, good job.
Good little SPY puts there. So,
good job.
Thank you much, sir.
You're welcome. Very welcome. That sure opens up a whole new world when you get the Diamond, doesn't it, partner? All the channels. Make sure you got all channels turned on because there's over 100 of them now.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, so go back up there. Yeah, go back up there and click and make sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I started watching the Saturday replays yesterday of the of Dave's training. Man, it's you just can't get enough of it.
Yep, that's awesome. Good job. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Good stuff. You guys are just crushing it. Keep it up.
You were talking. We were. Everybody was talking right before shift change. I didn't want to say anything because it was coming up. You know, he's talking about emotion and how people, fear and greed and things and what do you and I know, a lot of people don't know who Brady is, but that was one of Brady's biggest things he always talked about from his military training was that he traded with absolutely no emotions. It was just focused on what the candles were doing and the charts were doing. And
correct.
It's amazing that he picked it up. Some of us have taken
fast. Yes.
Years, but to come into it as quick as he did, and just like it's like he'd been doing it forever, like you.
Yeah, he came in
to make the money he made as quick as he did.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
Well, and here was the thing. Just so you guys know a little bit of the recap, and I know a lot of people don't even know who he was, but so he trained for, I think it was like 30 days or something before he bought my membership. So he kind of sat in the wings, right? Just kind of waited it out. But this was his full-time gig. He made it his full-time job. Like this was all he was going to do. So for 30 days, he listened and did the work and then jumped in. It might have been 20 days. I don't remember. 15 days, 18 days. I can't remember now. But so the whole time he was just listening and watching and doing it for free. Then, of course, he got in with a month. And then within those 30 months, he made his first $1 million off of a $25,000 account. But
30 days.
Yeah, 30 days to make $1 million. But he was laser focused. This was everything. It was all or nothing, right? Everything. He was going to make sure he was successful. So, and obviously he took it extremely serious. If you guys remember, he was actually getting sick because he wasn't like leaving his seat. And if you, I don't know if I ever posted pictures. He was a super fitness guy from the military, like ripped.
Oh
by
yeah,
the way.
he was
super ripped, right?
He had the body that every guy would love to have.
Yeah, I mean super ripped. but he started to get ill because he was just sitting in this seat. So he was like, whoa, I need to take some time away. And that's what started. Then he ended up taking like a month, and then he was gone from January to like March, right? The following year. So he was taking a bunch of time, you know, as much time as he needed, which was funny because then he came back. He's like, well, since I've been back, I made 10 million. That was like 6 weeks. No exaggeration.
And he was a single dad.
Yeah, it was like in 6 weeks he did like $10 million, and I actually posted the screenshots back then. You guys remember me doing that?
Not gonna be
Yeah, that
single
was
too
10
long.
million in just January of
Yeah,
23.
and we were like, what? Right? Like, what?
Oh, yeah.
I actually still
wanna
have
say
the
he said it was like
screenshot.
the end.
Yep.
The end of January because he didn't trade like the rest of the month. Or something
Yep.
like that,
He's
the
like,
beginning
I'm
of the
just going to
month.
take some time off, right? I'm going to hang out, do the things. I'm not going to do all that. And like, okay. So, you know, and it's different for everybody. You know, we're all going to handle this differently. Like I talk about all the time. Some of you will get it right away. Some of you won't. If you remember, Jimmy had the same, not to bring up all the old OGs, but since you brought it up, Jimmy's knack was, it wasn't until he trusted me and then did everything I said that it changed. Do you remember that?
Yep, he was the one that talked about listen to the sound of your voice.
Yep, and that's where that came from, by the way. Oh, and here's the screenshot. Let me pull this up. I still have this screenshot because it was one of our first archives of people doing absolutely ludicrous things. So hold on, let me
It's also on your TikTok.
Is it? Awesome. Okay.
Yep.
Let me make this available offline so it'll pull up. Yeah, here it is. Here you go, gang. I'm going to post this for you right now, Zoom chat. This is an actual live post right there. Look at the very bottom. You guys see the P&L?
10.6, Mike. Wow.
Yep, $10,660,757. Right? Like it's
bananas.
Yeah, it's not a one and done. What we do here is not a one and done. Right? Oh, this one's blurry. Damn it. This one I think was like $26 million. Hold on. Damn it. I can't believe that came out blurry. I don't know if I can fix that. You'll get the gist of it when you see it, though. See the bottom right numbers? I must have zoomed in on it too much. Do you see it? That's $26 million in profits. Here's another one. This is when he started. This is when he started to get going. There's 6 million. See it?
And if people could have just heard him, just the way he talked and his fence post and waiting in the weeds and.
Yeah. Now this is cool. This is oh, I think this. Yeah, this is when he made like his first. I think this was on the 26 million. I want to show you guys now. I'm posting this to you because he posted this publicly and said it was cool. Otherwise, oh, and I gotta take that name out. Hold on. I want to show you guys though. Right? Take a peek. He sent this to me. Check it out. It's Reddit. It's crazy. Can you guys see it?
Amazing. Really amazing.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? Look at all of his medals and everything. See him down there?
He's got a nice little stash of challenge coins. I like those. Oh, he's an Air Force guy. I see that basic training coin.
Mm-hmm. Is that cool or what? So, little blast from the past. The messages and stuff that I get. No, he was scalping, Jeff. He was scalping.
This was Longhorn, wasn't it?
I can't say what the name was.
Yeah, yeah.
But okay. no, it wasn't Longhorn.
Yeah, I'm hearing a little tear in your voice, Coach.
Yeah, it was rough. That's why I didn't want to read it out loud. I want to go through that today. Too emotional lately to do that. Somebody want to read that if you want? I can't read it. Not after this last week's been too much.
Yeah, when I started versus what I did this morning, you're the most intelligent, successful, genuinely kind, and caring mentor, brother, and coach. I, along with so many others, love and appreciate you for the man you are and the morals you have. Last picture is what visually motivates me, and thanks will never be enough. Never change who you are. Keep pushing the limits. Love you, brother.
Yeah, that's oof.
What lounge is that in?
I posted it in the Zoom chat. I can put it in the Traders Lounge here.
Wish that camera was on so we could see them tears, Coach.
Oh, it's not gonna happen. Not doing it today.
No, you get a good ass high five though, Coach.
Appreciate
what
you.
Up?
But
dude, you're amazing, bro.
That's
why we're all here, Coach.
Appreciate
all
you.
love in this room.
You took the words out of my mouth. That's why we're all here.
Everybody, stay the course. Just keep doing what you're doing, right? Because I'd love to see that success story from you all and doing the things and clicking the buttons and changing the lives, and it's incredible. That's why I thank my moderators every day, right? Like you guys, Palm, who's always in here. Oh my gosh. Listen, some of the people that we have in the room now, the Palms and the Marks and stuff that are making tens of millions of dollars, literally, right? Make sure you really thank them because, and I've said this before, but once they get to a place, right? Once they get to a place where they're literally making tens of millions of dollars, they don't need to sit in this room anymore. I'll be honest with you, right? You realize that $10 million at 10% is $1 million a year in the S&P, and they never have to work, right? They don't have to do all the things. There is no more struggles and strifes. Once you're at $10 million, that's $1 million a year off of just 10%. And they're still in here with you, still training and educating all of you. Now, I've had people in the past, and they will, and some, I can't help that. I'll cycle through. People have lives. They do the things. But thank them while they're here because, eventually, like Brady gone, Jimmy gone, right? People just leave. Steve gone, all of them, right? So sometimes, they're going to make so much money that they're not going to want to sit here every day. Maybe they are just going to sit on a yacht, right? And float around and enjoy life or take unlimited vacations. Because guess what, gang? At $1 million, you never have to sit home again, right? So I tell you, at some point I could just say, okay, I don't want to because I love my job. And that's why a lot of people are still here even after doing it because they still love this, the excitement and the being around the people and the community. And right, this is our family and friends that are in the room. So, but just make sure you thank them because they don't need to be here anymore. They're so successful now that their lives have been completely changed. It's like winning the lottery. You don't have to go to work anymore, right? So make sure you're thanking because some of our trainers and moderators are the best traders and the most successful traders the world has ever seen before now. And I'm not exaggerating and I'm not trying to boost American dream trading. It's a fact, right? So
it's better than winning the lottery.
Yeah, so just make sure you thank them every day for being here, right? And I always joke around with Mark because I love the guy. But I joked around with him before he came Mr. Rich Man, right? So I'm going to keep him down to earth. I don't care how many tens of millions you make. I'm still going to pick on your ass, right? You're the same person to me. You're just one of the wealthiest people I know now, right?
The only rich man in Ohio.
Yeah. Nothing good ever comes from Ohio. Except for Mark now. Don't tell him I said that though, right? So anyways, just thank your moderators. They work their butts off. When I'm not in the room, they're still in here doing the things, right? Rich and Bruno and everybody that I thank every single day. So please thank them all every day, because we don't know how long we're going to have with anybody, right? I mean, some of us are getting older. Some of us, could have medical conditions. Some of us might not be here the next day. So just appreciate what we have, what's going on at American Dream Trading. I told you guys, I'm starting to wrap up, but I told you guys from the day I started this, I will always try to make us better, right? I'm always trying to work behind the scenes. I could have just rested and been like, okay, money's here. Things are fine. Everything's good. We'll just coast it out now for years. We don't do that. Notice I'm still trying to bring in new programs. I'm still trying to get more trainers. I'm still trying to find content creators to make new videos. Hell, we're still trying to get this journal out. Now we're working diligently behind the scenes on the ADT Academy. We don't rest. I don't want to rest. I'll get plenty of sleep when I'm dead, right? So right now, the dream is to make American Dream Trading as big as we can to help as many people as we can. So thank you all. So real quick, speaking of thanks, this is why I do it twice a day, and it's not enough. If I could have the whole show just thanking them, I would hope they'd feel the appreciation, but then we'd probably not have anybody here and there wouldn't be a show to thank them. But thank you to my moderators. Thank you to Bruno, Dom, Miranda, Unhappily Housewife, Eric's Moto. Congratulations on your new monitor, by the way, Eric. I see that. Very cool. David, Mark, Palm Coast, Richard, Doug, Bucko, Chris, Eminem, Ralph, James, Gilly, and Diesel Dan. Thank you to all of my military family. Anybody that's serving or that has served, thank you so much. And thank you to all my first responders, firefighters, police officers, teachers, doctors, nurses, and all my truck drivers around the world. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Coach. Have a good day, man.
Appreciate you.
Thank you. Okay, on the way out, a member just reported to me. This is crazy. This is in a single day. This is nuts. This is knuckin' futz. Guys, remember that movie? Okay. $2.4 million on the day. The market's been open less than an hour and a half.
Wow.
But the taxes, 90 minutes.
Woo!
And growing.
And growing.
Stopped out.
Look at this thing collapse. Yup, look at this collapse. Oh.
Holy Jesus.
Remember I said if it can break that that 684.40, the gap down is to 682.11, right?
Oh my God.
Good job. Good job.
Ooh, looks like a news event, maybe.
Yeah, that's nice. And SPY's at 1%. Exactly right now, 1%. 682.11. Beautiful. Listen, I'm out of here. Love your faces. Everybody have a great day. A good weekend. Moderators, rest up. Next week, we're going to be hammering American Dream Trading, the ADT Academy hard. I think we have a scheduled meeting Monday or Tuesday to go over some items for that. We want to start finalizing, getting it done. Gang, the ADT Academy is going to be the coolest thing you've ever seen. I hope. I hope it's the coolest thing you've ever seen. There's going to be videos, Q&As, quizzes, certifications, all sorts of cool stuff coming out of that. I hope you guys are excited about that, as I am. That's going to be absolutely amazing, right? I cannot wait for you to see the next adventure we have here for American Dream Trading. Love your faces. God bless everybody. Don't forget. Uh-oh, Jesus is upside down. Don't forget, get a little Jesus in you. Here you go. Get a little Jesus.
Don't be making little Jesus upside down.
I know, he was. He was upside down. My bad. There you go. Little Jesus. Okay. Here's two Jesuses.
Double Jesus.
There you get double Jesus for the weekend. Love your faces. God bless everybody. Take care. I'll see you.
Have a great weekend, Coach. Love your face.
Yep. Congratulations, by the way. That's probably over 3 million now. See you guys. See ya.
See you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Have a good weekend.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Easter Bunny.
Long time no here.
Thank you, Easter Bunny. Bog, bog.